You're watching HJCAC football. We're about to begin the game between Salt River Scorpions and Gila River Hawks. Now we're going to go to a break for the game.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at Eco Roofing Solutions AZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the #Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hey there, I'm Aaron Nemiroff, and I'll be joining the Varsity Sports Show for the fall 2023 semester. Sports has always been my passion, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. Check out my Twitter for a variety of sports content at Aaron2times.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the Varsity Sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise, so plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
My name is Kyle Krikorian, and I'm a sophomore studying journalism at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I am thrilled to join the Varsity Media Foundation as a technical director following Horizon High School football this fall. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Krikorian.
The hottest show covering Arizona high school football, Varsity Live. Do you want to hear from players of the week and our own analysts covering all of varsity sports games? We bring you pre-game previews and post-game recaps every single Friday night, wrapped up all into one show called Varsity Live. Tune in at Varsity Sports Show on YouTube Fridays at 6:30 p.m. MST for pregame and 10 p.m. MST for postgame. I'm your host, Kyle Cooper, and I will see you Friday night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to South Mountain High School, the academies at South Mountain. Host site of tonight's, home opener for the Salt River Scorpions of the Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference, the HJCAC. They are hosting the Gila River Hawks. My name is Vince Delicio, and I am joined by my broadcast partner for the evening, Jason Goldie. Jason, how are you doing?
I am doing great.
You excited for some college football?
Yeah.
Okay.
After the ASU game against Cal, I'm ready for another good game.
Okay, so and it should make for an interesting matchup tonight, and it definitely against two perennial powerhouses here in junior college football. We've got the Gila River Hawks coming off a region championship, and the Salt River Scorpions always in the conversation, always near the top of the league, particularly the last couple of years. So as the team captains are out at midfield, let's see if we can get a little word here from the ref. Okay. So the opening kickoff will be taking place here shortly. We had a chance to see the Scorpions play last week when they went over to Dobson High School and faced the Papago Pumas. Started off strong, actually, Jason, and then the Pumas kicked it into high gear, and there was no looking back. But anyway, both teams coming into tonight's game with an 0-1 record, and the Gila River Hawks, coached by head coach Joshua Denhalter, his first year here. He's no stranger to junior college sports, and we had a chance to chat during pregame, and of course, Jason will run that interview here shortly. He spent much of his time doing his dissertation on the fall of the Maricopa Community Colleges and their football program. So that's a very interesting topic that was near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, and in particular me. I was right in the midst of all that, and fortunately, we have opportunities such as those presented by the HJCAC and their teams for these young people to continue their passion. Okay, so we are going to be lining up here, and the Hawks will be receiving the opening kickoff. Kicking off for Salt River.
All right, man.
See if we can get a jersey number here.
It's Saturday night and the lights are on. Let's make some noise.
Looks like Jesse Parra will be kicking off for the Scorpions. Deep to receive for the Hawks. Devin Jones. And Elijah Peters, actually. We've got doubling up of jersey numbers. So Elijah Peters and Isaiah Dela Cruz. Correction. Deshambre Brown, jersey number 2.
That's something you got to deal with in college, the number monster.
Yeah, a lot of doubling up of numbers. So Brown brings the ball up on the return. Ball will be set right at about the 30-yard line. We'll get the exact spot here by the official, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks. We'll see if we can get a jersey number for the quarterback. coming out onto the field here. And actually, wouldn't be surprised if you see multiple players rotating tonight. The whole purpose of this league, aside from putting some competitive teams together, is to have some recruitable opportunities for these young men. So you're going to see some different players playing in key positions tonight throughout the game as they are.
The single caller for the Hawks.
Looks like Dylan Curry, number 12.
Okay, Curry's back to pass. And on the hitch route, can't complete it. It'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Pass is incomplete.
Just into the first quarter here of tonight's game. Vince DeLisio, Jason Goldie. And we are here for Scorpions and Hawks. Curry, shotgun formation. Receiver split out wide. 2 backs in the backfield for Gila River. Pressure coming from the Scorpions. And inside handoff. Tackle made by number 56. It looks like. Jason, who had the tackle there?
Alex Cordova. And
Okay.
just like me, he's a Bay Area product out of Burlingame. I'm from Palo Alto.
Awesome. There we go. Cordova in on the stop. And on 3rd down, receiver split out wide for the Hawks. Pistol formation. Curry sprints out to his right. Can't quite get it done. Pass is deflected, dropped, and it'll be 4th down. We expect to see the punting unit come out for the Hawks.
I thought that was unnecessary roughness right at the end of the play.
Didn't see a flag come out. That's interesting, but we'll have to keep an eye on it and see if these officials tonight are going to allow the kids to play a little bit or if they're going to keep a tighter hold on this game. Deep to receive. The punt is number 1 for the Scorpions.
It's Scott Simmons out of Apollo.
Okay, local product. Simmons.
Majority of this team went to high school in Arizona.
Okay, takes a Hawks bounce, and it'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be set right on the 15-yard line where the Scorpions will take over. Score tied at 0, just literally 2 minutes into the game. We're out here at South Mountain High School tonight. Wind is kicking up tonight. You know, what would be interesting, Jason, is to see how much of a factor the wind has on tonight's game, particularly the passing game.
Yeah, and I was also thinking kicking and punting too.
Potentially could affect the hang time. Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, Brian Jenkins in the backfield out of pistol formation. And number 10, Jaden Guthrie, the quarterback for the Scorpions. Receiver split out wide. Guthrie, the toss to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to round the right side. Gets tripped up in the backfield, and here comes a flag. See if we can get a call here from the official. A little bit of reception issues.
Personal foul.
There we go.
Horse collar tackle.
Personal foul. He is called against the Hawks.
Okay, so horse collar against Gila River. That's an interesting call, Jason. That literally happens from behind.
Yeah, horse collar it's when you tackle somebody on the collar from behind.
Yeah. Okay. Scorpions will have it 1st and 10. Ball will be placed on the 31-yard line. Pistol set once again. Receiver split out wide for Salt River. Guthrie with the snap and the give to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to forge ahead along the right side. Stopped by number 38 for the Hawks.
Clarence Edward.
Edward, of course, coming up from his linebacking position and one of the key players, key linchpins in the defense for the Hawks, according to Coach Dunhalter.
The quarterback here is Jaden Guthrie, graduate of Betty H. Fairfax High School.
Okay, a couple miles west of here. Here we go. 2nd and 10. No gain on the previous play. Guthrie awaiting the snap. Back to pass. Guthrie sets his feet, throws along the right
Wow.
side. The curl route is complete. Complete to number 11.
Demarion Anderson, an excellent catch out of Mesa Mountain View.
Okay, the Mountain View Toro. Yep. All right. 1st and 10, gain of 11 on the play. Scorpions on the move. No effect on the passing game yet with the gusts of wind out here tonight. Overall, a beautiful night, though, Jason. Nice evening here. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. Guthrie bobble the snap slightly, gets it off to Jenkins. Jenkins dancing around the left side, finally forges ahead near another first down, and he's brought down by number 11 for the Hawks.
Brian Jenkins from all the way out in Louisiana.
Okay. Quite a few of the players here from out of state, and in on the stop for Gila River, number 11. That's Donovan Hamblin. Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Jenkins once again deep in the backfield. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie drifting to his right, trying to find a lane. Finally just tucks his shoulder and not quite back to the line of scrimmage, but at least could have been worse. And he stopped on the play. In on the tackle, number 53 for the Hawks. And that's Spencer Johnson, one of a handful of two-way players on this Gila River team. And clock continues to move, under 11 minutes in the opening quarter. For the HJCAC Game of the Week, beautiful Saturday night here at South Mountain High School, which is the host site for the Salt River Scorpions, coached by head coach Larry Davis. And in it, receiver out wide, Kylan Miller for the Scorpions. Guthrie gives to Jenkins. Jenkins along the right side, tries to find a lane, does. He's up the right side, continues on his track before he is pushed out of bounds, but not before getting another first down. Didn't look like there was a hand on him, but his momentum took him out of bounds, right, Jason?
Yeah, momentum definitely took him out of bounds.
1st and 10 for the Scorpions. Ball is on the Gila River 35-yard line. Folks, one thing that's going to be consistent this fall is HJCAC Football Game of the Week. There'll be some different times of games, but every Saturday you can expect a game broadcast from us. The draw play and hand it off to Jenkins. Jenkins forges ahead a couple of yards, might have gotten 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Clock continues to move here early in the game. And Coach Davis mixing it up, a little bit of pass and a little bit more run. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie sets his feet, throws, completes the hitch route along the sideline. Taken out of bounds for the Scorpions, number 5.
Xavier Quintanilla from Tolleson, graduate of Sierra Linda High.
Okay. Gotta love the local products having the option to play in this league.
Yeah, you got a lot of players who went to the same high school
on this team.
Yeah, like quite a few guys went to Cesar Chavez.
Okay, which is not far from here. 3rd and 1 for the Scorpions. Trip set now. Shotgun formation. Guthrie. Here come the Hawks. Guthrie. The handoff to Jenkins. Jenkins around the left side. Gets enough. Loses the football. Who's got it? Looks like the Hawks get it. And they do. First down, Gila River.
That is Antoine Simpson on the recovery, number 3.
An amazing play by Simpson with the wherewithal just to get his hands wrapped around cradling that ball like a sack of potatoes. 1st and 10 for the Hawks.
Ball is spotted at the 19-yard line.
We'll see if they could take advantage of this opportunity and try to punch it in for 6. Once again, in at quarterback, Dylan Curry for Gila River. Pistol formation. Single receiver split out to each side. Double tight end set for Gila. And the give to the running back off the left side. Stopped about the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet, actually. Tried to get him wrapped up. And that was 21 for the Hawks.
Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd down and 8.
That's Jared Williams right there.
Able to squeeze out 2 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd down for Gila River. Playing it a little bit conservative now. 2 tight end set. Single receiver split out wide. Pistol formation. We've got a wing. And the handoff being met in the backfield.
Jared Williams is stopped in the backfield.
And Williams caught in the backfield.
Loss of 3 on the play. It's 3rd.
Definitely a passing situation on 3rd and long for Gila River. Curry. Trip set for Gila River. And no call by the official. Gila River felt like there should have been one, an encroachment on Salt River. Didn't happen. So Curry restarts his cadence. Curry back to pass. Curry goes over the top and overthrows the intended target. A beautifully thrown football, Jason. You see the spiral on that one.
Yeah, that was a beautiful long ball. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Well, more than that, it forces Gila River to punt. So, appears to be a slight injury on the field. We're going to take this time to reset and take a break as well. Here on the HJCAC Game of the Week, Vince and Jason, we'll be right back.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
My name is Kyle Krikorian, and I'm a sophomore studying journalism at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I am thrilled to join the Varsity Media Foundation as a technical director following Horizon High School football this fall. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Krikorian.
The hottest show covering Arizona high school football, Varsity Live. Do you want to hear from players of the week and our own analysts covering all of varsity sports games? We bring you pre-game previews and post-game recaps every single Friday night, wrapped up all into one show called Varsity Live. Tune in at Varsity Sports Show on YouTube Fridays at 6:30 p.m. MST for pregame and 10 p.m. MST for postgame. I'm your host, Kyle Cooper, and I will see you Friday night.
Simmons for the Scorpions.
Okay, as Simmons misjudged where that ball landed, and gives the Hawks some extra opportunity to get a couple of bounces out of that, forcing the Scorpions back just a bit, but it'll be 1st and 10 for Salt River. Ball will be on the 39-yard line. Midway through the first quarter. Game is just speeding by here, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I thought this game was going to be a little bit longer because quarters are normally 15 minutes in the HJCAC, but 12 minutes in high school.
Yeah. 2 backs in the backfield for Salt River. Guthrie gives to Jenkins. Jenkins around the right side, tries to turn it up, and is met by a wall of soft blue. Not quite sure what that color is. Is it a powder blue, soft blue?
Well, I think it's UNC colors.
Okay, there you go.
Several Hawks on the stop.
All right.
2nd down and 10.
So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up on 6 minutes here in the opening quarter.
Kind of looks like The colors for the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Yeah. Ball on the right hash. Twin receivers at the bottom of your screen. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie scrambles, tucks the ball away, decides to keep it, and is pulled down from behind by big number 75 of the Hawks.
Last week against the Papago Pumas, they only went with one quarterback the whole game, and that was Caleb Miller out of North High School. This week, Caleb is not playing.
Well, he didn't start tonight, so that's Coach Davis was going to leave it open to Guthrie to start this game off, and then bring the plan was to bring Miller in just a little bit later. All right, here we go. And previous tackle made by Elton Reyes. 3rd down and 7. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie scrambles, wrapped up again for a sack.
That's a sack for the Hawks.
Number 51 for Gila River.
The defensive end, Caleb Botticello.
The pursuit by this defensive line of the Hawks is just, you can't fully appreciate it unless you're here watching it in person. These guys can move.
Yes, they can.
On 4th and 11, Scorpions into punt. Para, deep to receive for the Hawks, number 2.
That's Tashumbre Brown, who plays as a defensive back.
Bobbled snap, and Para, just all he could do was lay on it. Didn't have time to get it off as the defender from the Hawks was right in his face. So, fortunately, they recovered. Unfortunately, it's a turnover, and with a very short field, the Hawks with a chance to put some points on the board here in the first quarter. Ball will be spotted right on the 20-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
On fourth down is the last time you would want to botch a snap.
Well, yeah, especially that deep in your own territory. Man.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Hawks, ball on the 20-yard line. Twin receivers at the bottom of your screen, single isolated receiver up top. Curry back to pass. Curry goes over the top to the single receiver, and it's intercepted.
Wow.
It is intercepted.
Unbelievable interception.
The ball is intercepted by the Scorpions, number 9.
Demarion Hayes out of Brunswick, Georgia.
Made an amazing play, trailed the receiver very closely, rode his hip all the way back. When that ball was in the air, the receiver looked back, and Hayes looked back as well, and snagged that football right out of the air.
That might be on SportsCenter tomorrow.
You never know. I would definitely nominate it as a play of the week. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Scorpions. Ball is right on the 20-yard line. Quarterback, once again, Jaden Guthrie, Brian Jenkins in the backfield. Twin receivers on each side, 2-by-2 set for the Scorpions. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie looks to his right, then his left, finally hits the hitch route. Short pass is complete. May have been a loss on the play of a yard.
1 yard gain on the play. It's 2nd down.
We'll see where he got the spot before he went down. And yes, he did. He did get 1 yard on the play to be 2nd down and 9.
That was Kylan Miller.
Okay. Clock continues to move. 3:45. Twin receivers for the Scorpions. Guthrie gives to Jenkins. Jenkins tries to plow ahead and push back for the Hawks, and that stout defensive line once again led by 75.
Yep, that's Elton Reyes.
No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 9. Guthrie. Single back in the backfield. Guthrie back to pass. Looks, throws. Nearly intercepted, but in and out of the hands of the intended receiver on that play. And it'll be 4th down and 9 and the punt unit comes back out. Similar spot as the last punt attempt, which of course was a bobbled snap. But the Scorpions hold firm, and now they are about to punt it away to the Hawks. New punter in the game.
It's Tyler Aguiar from all the way out in Klamath Falls, Oregon.
Okay. Aguiar. Another low snap. Aguiar picks it up, tries to run with it, rounds the corner, and
no.
Gets to about the 13-yard line. Great job by the punt coverage unit, the defense for the Hawks, and in on the stop, 32 for Gila River.
Number 32, Darius Hawkins.
1st and 10, and the Hawks with another opportunity with a short field and a chance to punch it in. .249 in the opening quarter. Curry, the quarterback, and in the backfield, 21, Williams. Tight set with the receiver core. Williams round the left side, flipped over, gains a few more, and the momentum gives him the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Ball's placed right on the 4-yard line, no huddle. Hawks are right up to do it again. Curry gives to Williams once again. Williams dances his way around, evades some defenders, finally being pulled down. And let's see if we get a jersey number on the defender for the Scorpions in on the stop. Looks like 56 may have assisted on the tackle.
That was Alex Cordova from Burlingame, California.
Curry brings his receiver in motion, and we had some movement up front, and the flags are flying.
Second and goal from the 10-yard line.
Okay, well, they refer to those penalties, the false start, the movement before the snap, Jason, as mental errors.
Yeah, that's a good name.
On second down, ball now placed on the 9-yard line. Curry looks to pass, scrambles to his right, decides to keep it, making his way to the sideline. Can't quite round the corner, but slides and credited with the stop. Number 84, number 13 for the Scorpions.
13 is Ashton Ward from Sahuarita. And then 84 from all the way out in El Paso, Rashawn Thomas.
I have a feeling we'll be calling Thomas's name a lot tonight, playing that defensive end spot that you get credited with a lot of stops, playing the edge.
Yep.
He's actually interior right now. Curry. Scorpions showing pressure up front. Curry on the pass. Pass is complete.
Pass is complete.
Number 7 for the Hawks in on the reception.
Nicholas DiPuccio.
Immediately at the 5-yard line.
And gain of 4 on the play. And it'll be 4th down once again. The Hawks looking like they're bringing their field goal unit out. Don't want to take any chances. Want to get some points on the board. And attempting the field goal, the kicker for Gila River, looks like number 9.
He's listed as a defensive back, Jace Hudson.
Well, that comes now at the end of the first quarter, so we'll flip sides of the field here when we come back from the break here on the HJCAC Game of the Week. Vince and Jason, we'll be right back.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center uses the latest technologies to train the athlete in all of us. Unlock the greatness inside of you.
Welcome back to the HJCAC Game of the Week. And what is that, Jason? What is that referred to as?
I think it's called a blood moon.
A blood moon out here in the skies of Phoenix, Arizona.
It's amazing.
It is quite the shot. Start of the second quarter here with the Gila River Hawks on 4th and 5. And the offense is back out onto the field. Quarterback, Curry. Williams in the backfield on 4th down. Wind starting to die down just a bit, so might not affect the passing game as much as we thought. Curry back to pass, sprints to his right, searching, trying to find somebody, and he's leveled as soon as he lets it go. And the touchdown and a flag. Wow. What presence by Curry on that. Just as he was taking a shot, releases that football.
I think that might have been Shane Sasso on the reception.
For the 5-yard touchdown. Let's see if we can get a word on what the penalty is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 21. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Okay, well, so unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, so that'll be enforced on the kickoff. Probably a little bit of mouthing off after the play and a little celebratory. And, of course, the officials trying to keep a tight rein on this game, and they know how competitive these two teams can be. Just into the second quarter, and the Hawks with the touchdown. In to kick the extra point for the Hawks, number 9. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and sails through.
That's Jace Hudson.
Hudson, and that ball is still rolling out to Rozier Road. Okay, so the Hawks leading the Scorpions early in the second quarter, 7-0. And now the Scorpions have to come out, put a drive together. This is what they've been working on all week. And if for those of you that listen to the Varsity Sports Show this morning, between 8 and 10 on AM 1060 here in Phoenix, live stream link anywhere in the world, we had a chance to chat with Scorpions head football coach Larry Davis. Gave us his take on everything Salt River and talked about the grit and fraternal brotherhood of his team in trying to develop a program and how these young men have bought in, try to get their first win tonight, but in a bit of a deficit, down 7-0 here in the second quarter. Hudson to kick off for the Hawks. That's one thing that where there's a real opportunity in this league. If you're a kicker, you're going to go far, and if you're a kicker, you definitely could go far in this league. A lot of points get scored in this league, so it gives you a lot of opportunity to showcase your skill. Hudson. Other thing about it too, Jason, is you pointed out, a lot of these guys play other positions, so you never know. You could be recruitable at one position and filling in on another. Never know. On the return for the Scorpions, dancing his way around, finally
Bobbled the snap a bit. It's either Demarion Hayes or Jake Henry.
It is, well, I believe it may have been Henry. Henry is the taller of the two, and this young man looks like he's stands over 6 feet tall. So I believe it was Henry.
The number monster strikes again.
Yeah, a lot of these guys wearing duplicate jerseys, offensive and defensive. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Scorpions into the second quarter. Quarterback for Salt River, number 10, Jaden Guthrie in the backfield. Brian Jenkins. And big 47, their big fullback / H-back, Garnett Houston. The gift to Jenkins around the left side. Jenkins building up ahead of finally brought down by number 32 of the Hawks.
It's Darius Hawkins, the defensive back.
Hawkins, if not for Hawkins, that had gone for 6. First and 10 for Salt River. Ball placed on the 48-yard line. Guthrie, back to pass. Guthrie sprints out to his right, searching. Finally, finds Houston. Houston along the right sideline, barreling down, loses the football. Fortunately, recovered by a Scorpion. On the recovery, number 85.
I got 85 as a defensive lineman, Ignacio Lopez out of Camelback.
Yeah, and that's common. You know, the Lopez also playing a little bit of offense tonight. So Lopez, of course, having the wherewithal to see that football on the ground and pouncing on it, keeping the drive alive for Salt River. 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie searching. Evading defenders, goes over the top into the end zone. Receiver.
No.
Pass is incomplete. The intended receiver, Kylan Miller.
I don't like it when receivers drop sure touchdown passes.
Well, and I'm sure they don't either, and that's frustrating because there's one football, there's multiple receivers in a game. There's not a lot of opportunities to catch the ball. So if that ball's anywhere near your hands, you got to catch it. But good job by the defender on the play also. Here we go. Guthrie, intercepted. The ball is intercepted.
He's going to the house.
Gone, touchdown, Gila River Hawks. Hudson.
Interception return.
The 75-yard interception return by number 9, the kicker / defensive back, Jace Hudson.
This guy can do it all, that's for sure.
So far, what a play. Right along the left sideline. Spying the quarterback, came out of nowhere, picked that ball off in full stride, ran down the sideline. Nobody could catch him.
He read that one like a book.
I like that analogy, Jason. I'm going to have to use that. Okay. So the extra point team coming out for the Hawks, and Hudson, who just scored on the interception return, will be kicking the extra point.
Imagine returning a pick 6 and then kicking the extra point.
Yeah, being winded.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Here we go. Takes a deep breath. Snap is good. Oh.
It's a fake.
And over the top, completes
it.
And it's good. The 2-point conversion is good. In on the reception, number 4 for the Hawks.
Kanye Berry.
Berry leaping on that, and it actually was not a planned call. It was a bobbled snap. When the holder couldn't get it placed down fast enough, he picked it up, sprinted to his left, and just looked, launched a wing and a prayer, and sure enough, the receiver came down with it.
That's amazing right there.
And the Hawks now lead the Scorpions 15-0 We'll be right back after the break here on the HJCAC Game of the Week.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find
South Mountain High School.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, Jason. We're storytellers tonight, so we've got a little story going on. There's a drone over the field, right? I just noticed it myself, and there's bats that are like trying to attack the drone. So we've got all kinds of backstories happening in this game tonight.
We wonder who's flying that drone.
Yeah. Here we go. On the return, Miller tries to round the corner, but is pulled down. And number 32 for the Hawks in Hawkins.
Tackle made by Darius Hawkins.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Gila River.
Ball is spotted at
And
the 1-yard line.
the quarterback for the Scorpions should be Jaden Guthrie coming back in the game.
Yeah. Formerly of the Fairfax Stampede.
And actually, it is not. In at quarterback, number 4, Caleb Miller.
Caleb Miller, who played every snap last week, as you saw, Vince.
Yeah, against the Papago Pumas, played every offensive snap. In at quarterback now. And on the pitch, lowering the boom, number 3 on the carry, Ray Lucas.
Ray Lucas, originally from Seattle. He moved here and graduated from Saguaro.
All right. So the Saguaro Sabercat, Ray Lucas. Caleb Miller getting the call from the sideline coming into the game. Will likely play the entire second quarter for the Scorpions.
Caleb Miller out of North High School in Phoenix.
A local product from right down the road. Pistol formation for the Scorpions. Miller back to pass. Miller searches, goes over the top right away, and overthrows his intended target. May have had some miscommunication between quarterback and receiver there, but Miller will come back to the sideline and
nearly intercepted.
Third down and 2.
It's 3rd and short.
Okay, we're on 1.
As Coach Davis barking out some instructions to his team, the offense out on the field. And quarterback Caleb Miller. Ray Lucas in the backfield for Salt River. Houston, the big fullback, H-back, the lead blocker, and Lucas tries to find a lane, gets stopped right inside the first down marker, gets the first down. Mission accomplished. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scorpions. Clock continues to move, coming up on 11 minutes remaining till halftime. Folks, we have a jam-packed game for you tonight. Not only the action going on the field, we've got some great halftime segments for you to tune in and so that you'll be entertained and enlightened.
And I made one of them.
You did a
flag
segment this
football.
week. Yeah, you did a very insightful report on the rise of flag football here in the state of Arizona. Brand new high school sport here this fall, and Varsity Sports Show covering. Flag on the play. Speaking of flags, flag on the play. Find out what the call is.
The initials.
False start.
It's confirmed. False start against the Scorpions.
Penalty.
First and 15.
Okay, so false start there.
The quarterback, Caleb Miller, he went to North High School.
You did some reporting for
Yes,
last
I
year,
did
right?
for my sports journalism class.
Yeah. Shout out to
yes, sports reporting is the name of the class.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to
Coach who? What's his name?
Mark Mejia.
Coach Mejia, he's an old friend. He's a friend of our program as well. We've done some games for the Mustangs in the past years.
Caleb had already graduated by
Miller back to pass, completes the pass. And reception, the vertical leap by number 11 on the reception. That was Demarion Anderson, and stopped by number 11 of the Gila River Hawks, who was on the stop there.
Hamblin.
Donovan Hamblin. 1st and 10 for the Scorpions. Under 10 minutes remaining till half.
When I was reporting on North High School, Caleb Miller had already graduated. The year before was his senior year. He split quarterback duties with then freshman Luke Halgo, who's now at Higley.
Okay. Lucas runs into a wall, and that wall
Near the line of scrimmage.
That wall is named Clarence Edward. Edward just came up and wrapped his arms around Lucas, drove him into the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12.
There's another guy from North on the team, linebacker Jalen Grant. He was a two-way player when he went to North. I interviewed him a couple times. He was a senior.
You did? Okay.
He kept it short and sweet every time.
All right, and the trip set. Pass is completed. Driven out of bounds, and the flag. Late shot there on number 11, Anderson. I think we already know what this call will be, but we'll hear from the official.
Dead ball, personal foul number 2. It's over. Personal foul. 2.
Personal foul is called against the Hawks.
15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Yardage is marked off.
Okay. So one thing, you hear about the value of real estate going up everywhere in this country. It's also very valuable on a football field. And when you give it away, that's not necessarily a good thing unless you're the one that's receiving that free real estate. And the Scorpions are a recipient of said real estate here, being able to move down the field, getting the first down. Miller back to pass. Miller right in the middle of the field, throws into double coverage. And fortunately, no one in the blue jerseys were able to catch that ball. So pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Donovan Hamblin. 2nd and 10.
So your insight in talking about these North High graduates that you had interviewed in the past, that'll help us over the course of the game. You could talk a little bit about what you felt that their strengths and weaknesses are on the field. And
I never got to interview Caleb because he had graduated. I only got to interview Jalen.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Trip set for the Scorpions. Miller back to pass. Miller scrambles. A flag flies in, and he is pulled down from behind. Might have gained 2 yards. We'll see what the call is here, though.
2-yard line. There is a penalty marker on the play.
Holding 55 of the offense.
Yep. Okay.
Holding.
It's a holding penalty against Salt River.
2nd down.
All right. Well, bit of a discouraging play there and losing yardage.
Spotted at the 43-yard line.
And it'll be 2nd down and long.
2nd and 20.
Trip set for the Scorpions. Caleb Miller, shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. Miller goes over the top to the isolated receiver who's all alone. And it's incomplete. That ball looked like it was slightly underthrown, Jason.
Yeah, I did. It also looked like it would be caught by somebody.
Yeah, well.
Demarion Anderson had to dive in order to get it.
It looked like he had to come back for it a little bit or slow down his track. But anyway, it'll be 3rd and 20. So, folks, definitely want to spend Saturday morning with us on the Varsity Sports Show. We are taking our show on the road starting next week. Should be a lot of fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
Miller back to pass. Miller along the right side completes it. Who steps out of bounds, stopping the clock. And that was Demarion Anderson.
26-yard line. It's 4th down.
4th and short. About 3 yards to convert to the first, and the Scorpions elect to keep their offense out on the field. Ball is on the 26-yard line. Coming up on 7 minutes remaining till half. Miller back to pass. Miller scrambles off to his left and overthrows his intended target. And the offense will come out of the game. And Gila River will have it first down going the other way.
26-yard line.
Under 7 minutes remaining till half. Game is moving pretty well tonight, Jason. You know, one other difference between last week and this week, there were a lot of penalties in last week's game. And it was a first game for both teams last week, Papago as well as Salt River, shaking the rust off, a lot of mental errors. And so as a result, that yellow handkerchief came out a lot. The officials stopped the clock a bunch. But we're halfway through the second quarter, and we are literally 45 minutes into the game. But we've got a timeout called by Gila River, their first timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. Vince and Jason here at the HJCAC Game of the Week, brought to you by the Varsity Sports Show. We'll be right back.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hey there, I'm Aaron Nemiroff, and I'll be joining the Varsity Sports Show for the fall 2023 semester. Sports has always been my passion, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. Check out my Twitter for a variety of sports content at Aaron2times.
The River Hawks, Curry hands off to Williams.
Snuffed out by the Scorpions defense.
And as we said, number 84 for the Scorpions. Figured we'd be calling his name a lot tonight. Another tackle inside. That was
Calderon on the tackle, along with a few
Calderon
and Roshan Thomas in on the stop. Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Dylan Curry, the quarterback. Receiver split out wide for Gila River. Curry sprints out to his right. Looks to throw, throws on the run, and the receiver could not corral that football, rolls out of bounds. Or did they credit him with the catch?
I think that's a catch.
Oh, my goodness. What an incredible catch. It looked like as soon as he brought it in, it left his hands. But the officials saying he held it long enough. So 3rd down and 3, gain of 9 on the play. Clock continues to move. We had some movement up front. 2 flags come out. An interesting turn of
I think
events
somebody
there.
fell over.
Yeah.
Offsides is a call. That 5-yard penalty will result in a first down.
Okay. All right.
Ball is spotted at
So,
the 38-yard line.
Looks like we've got a 1st and 10 here for the Gila River Hawks as a result of that offsides penalty. They needed 3. They got 5. First down. Dylan Curry, quarterback for Gila River. Single back in the backfield with a wing.
We're on 1.
Curry gives to Williams. Williams,
watch out!
Getting a full head of steam along the right sideline, still on his feet. Finally pushed out of bounds.
A huge run there.
And looked to be about a
The ball carrier for the Hawks takes it deep.
42-yard gain, 41-yard gain for Williams.
First and 10, Hawks.
1st and 10, Gila River. Ball is on the right hash, right on about the 21-yard line. What an explosive runner. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen for Gila River.
I think he might be playing in a 4-year college soon.
I think you might be right. And on the counter play, Williams.
Side give for the Hawks.
And correction on the carry.
Tackle for the Scorpions.
That was 25. Jersey, it looks like 26. Dante Hamlin.
79 on the tackle. That's Joseph Boyle.
And
Donovan's brother.
And Boyle in on the stop. Boyle made a lot of plays from his defensive end position last week for the Scorpions. In on the tackle for Salt River. And another run and another stop. Stop by 56 for the Scorpions.
Alex Cordova.
Hamlin on the carry.
My fellow Bay Area native.
Hamlin lost 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Two receivers up at the top of your screen. On 3rd and long. Obvious passing situation. Curry trying the hard count. Can't get the defense to jump. Looks to the sideline for a new call. And we have a timeout call. Looks like the Hawks will want to talk about it. We're going to take a break and talk about it as well here with 3:24 remaining till half. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got more football as well as some great halftime segments to keep you occupied throughout. We'll be back.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise. So plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
Here at 3:24 on the clock in the second quarter remaining till half. The Gila River Hawks coming out and stunning the Scorpions, leading 15-0 after some amazing plays. One in particular was a pick six, 75 yards out, defensive back / kicker Jace Hudson, who then kicked the extra point. Two receivers up top for Gila River. Sprinting out to his right, Dylan Curry. Curry looks, goes over the top, underthrows the intended target. Might have been a timing issue. The receiver couldn't get back in time as Curry was chased out of the pocket. And it'll be 4th and 12.
4th down and long.
.317, clock is stopped. Now, the big decision comes in, Jason. If you're Gila River, do you go for it or do you try a long field goal?
Trey Scott was on the coverage.
Well, I think
Looks like they're trying a long field goal.
I was going to say our question just got answered. Let's see what the distance is on that. It looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, is that 40 yards?
Yeah, actually, it's it's from the 30.
Yep, 40-yard attempt for Jace Hudson.
Yeah.
Left, about middle left hash. Got a little bit of a crosswind coming in. Now it's picked up a bit, so we'll have to try a bit more of a line drive to really get the distance here. But snap is good. Kick is up. Nice kick. Wow. And it's good. The 40-yard field goal puts the Gila River Hawks now up 18-0. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining till half on the HJCAC Game of the Week. The Salt River Scorpions hosting the Gila River Hawks. The Hawks coming in and now with an 18-0 lead. I think some folks are a bit surprised. Coach Davis definitely was not. He said defending conference champions are still defending conference champions, regardless of whether you have a lot of new faces or even a new coach for that matter. And the Hawks, so far in this first half, Jason, definitely playing like conference champions. Make sure you catch a lot of our coverage, folks. Not only are we the official broadcast partner for the HJCAC, got a whole bunch of high school football in Arizona and a little bit in Nevada with the Las Vegas High School Football Game of the Week. Hudson, and the ball falls off the tee.
Done a few Las Vegas games. One of them involved your son.
Yeah, that's right. My son's team, the Cactus Shadows Falcons, played at Las Vegas High School a couple of weeks ago and took a trip out there and broadcast the game. On the return, number 9 coming around the corner for the Scorpions. Little juke move here and there makes it a respectable return and gives his offense a chance.
Shake and bake.
A little bit of shake and bake. I like that. And on the return, that was number 9, Jake Henry for the Scorpions. 2:57 remaining till half. So the big question comes into play. Who's the quarterback this series for the Scorpions?
These JUCO teams like to rotate their quarterbacks so that they all get some experience, and it's going to be Caleb Miller.
Okay, Miller back in for the Scorpions. Ray Lucas in the backfield as well. Trip set for Salt River. Miller throws, passes incomplete, defended masterfully by number 1 for the Hawks, and that was Devin Jones. Second down and 10. Clock stops at 2:45. Miller, shotgun formation, drops back to pass. Miller goes to the left along the sideline. Pass is complete.
That pass is complete.
Just shy of the first down marker. Let's see where he'll get the spot. It looks like gain of 9 on the play. Maybe 8. And not as generous a spot as we originally anticipated, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. Miller brings his offense up. Trip set for the Scorpions, the bottom of your screen. Miller scrambles, dances, still on his feet, finally pulled down from behind. Big 51 with the sack for the Hawks.
Caleb Botticello. He's a defensive end.
Botticello, we've called his name before, and that forces the Scorpions into a punt situation. Deep to receive for the Hawks, number 2. Tashambra Brown.
I think it's Tashumbre Brown.
Tashumbre Brown, okay.
I think that's what it's called.
I think you're probably right. I thought I heard that was the pronunciation. And the snap comes back a little low. High kick. Great hang time, just not a lot of distance. We'll take a bit of a Scorpions bounce. And a little over a minute remaining till half. The Hawks will have it 1st and 10 inside their own 40-yard line, call it the 39, right in the middle of the field. And Coach Dunhalter talking it over with his squad. Okay. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen for Gila River, and Dylan Curry, the quarterback. Single back in the backfield. Curry awaits the snap. Scorpions showing some edge pressure. Curry scrambling to his left, tucks the ball, tries to get to the sideline to stop the clock, does. Clock stops at 1:07 remaining. Gains 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Curry, you can hear the wind beating against our microphones here. Empty set now for Gila River. Curry back to pass. Curry scrambles, trying to spread the field. The flag comes flying in. Curry's pulled down from behind. By who? Number 84, Roshan Thomas. We'll see if we can get a call here from the official.
Penalty marker on the field. Roshan Thomas on the tackle for the Scorpions. Holding is the call.
10-yard penalty.
The Hawks.
2nd down.
Okay, so we overheard the official talking to Coach Davis, asking, do you want the loss of down or do you want the yards? And Coach Davis signaling that he wanted the push back, so it'll be a repeat of 2nd down, but 10 yards further back. 2nd and long for Gila River. Quarterback Dylan Curry. Curry. And the give to Williams. Williams spins, might have had a miscue on the exchange. Thomas once again in on the stop. And it'll be 3rd down. Didn't make much out of the play. Might have only gotten a yard, if even that. 3rd and 18. Clock continues to move. Final seconds ticking off. If we get a play run at all. 7, 6, and it doesn't appear that the Hawks will run a play. We'll go in at half with the Gila River Hawks leading the Salt River Scorpions 18-0. Thanks again for tuning in to the HJCAC Game of the Week. That's the first half score. Vince DeLisio, Jason Goldie. Enjoy halftime, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot of programming, and we'll be back for more second half action after this.
Hello everyone, this is Kyle Cooper. Today we are going to the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks are now the favorite to win the NBA championship. There was a blockbuster trade this week with Damian Lillard going to the Milwaukee Bucks to join Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks odds are now at 4-1 according to US Sportsbooks to win the NBA Finals. To break down the trade, Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, and Kamara are going to the Blazers, as well as the Bucks' 2029 unprotected first-round pick and unprotected swap rights in 2028 and 2030. The Suns land Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson. It's important to know for Suns fans that bringing in 4 players to the team while only sending out 2 will require Phoenix to cut 2 players. For the Phoenix Suns, they lose DeAndre Ayton, Now, Ayton did have some drama with the Suns' former coach Monty Williams and the entire organization about his role. Ayton wanted to have more touches down low, more post-ups, and a bigger part in the overall offense. With new head coach Frank Vogel, it would be sure that Ayton's role would even get smaller with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal all on the same team. Now, Ayton still could have played a crucial role for the Suns if he were to still be on the team. Ayton is now on a rebuilding Portland team and will receive that bigger role he really wanted. If you compare Ayton to Nurkic, you can clearly see that Ayton is the better player. Many people thought throughout the years that Ayton would be a great fit for the Suns, and especially with this newer team, as he's young, athletic, and had great potential. But now he's been traded, and looking at his replacement, Nurkic is 29 years old and certainly not as young and athletic as Ayton was. Some Suns fans could see this as a downgrade. It could also be argued that the Suns did not use DeAndre Ayton to his best ability with his mobility, his youth, and now they have Nurkic, who's even less mobile, older, so they will have to figure out how they will play their new big man. For the other players that they acquired, the Suns certainly add more youth and depth to their roster. Nasir Little is a 23-year-old 6'5" wing with a 7'1" wingspan, which would definitely help the Suns off the bench. Last season in Portland, he averaged 6.6 points per game and 2.6 rebounds in 18 minutes per game, and he shot 44.2% from the field. Another player they added is 6'3" Keon Johnson, who is 21 years old. Johnson averaged 4.7 points in 10 minutes per game last year on 37.6% shooting in Portland. Another important player to note in the trade is the Suns received Grayson Allen, and Grayson averaged 10.4 points and 2.3 assists per game for the Milwaukee Bucks last season. He shot 44% overall and 40% from the three-point range. This could be the great fit for the Suns, as they'll have more shooting threats on the perimeter, and Grayson Allen can play defense too. As for the big name in the trade, Damian Lillard, this is a career-changing trade for him. After being on the Portland Trail Blazers for his entire career, he moves to the Milwaukee Bucks, and now they are the favorite in the East. It was clear that Damian Lillard expressed his interest in wanting to be traded to the Miami Heat. So the trade that landed yesterday definitely shocked the entire NBA world. And there's some speculation as to whether Lillard will be happy in Milwaukee with another superstar already being there. But for Lillard, he's now on a team where they certainly have a great shot at the title this year. The 7-time All-Star averaged 32.2 points per game last season, which was a career high for him. And over his career, he's averaged 25.2 points per game, 43.9% from the field, and 4.2 rebounds, along with 6.7 assists a game. Damian Lillard is one of the premier point guards in the league, and with their only competition being Boston in the East, they certainly look like they're going to make it far this season. As for the Suns, they lose DeAndre Ayton, but they also lose the DeAndre Ayton drama. We know how big this could be to improve their locker room. Drama can ruin teams in the NBA, so without DeAndre Ayton on the team, maybe they will perform well this season. Putting up points will not be a problem for the Suns, so if they can play defense and win important games, they will go far into the playoffs. Once again, a big trade shakes up the NBA, catches the NBA world off guard, and now for Suns fans, there is plenty to talk about before their first game later in October. For Varsity Sports, I am Kyle Cooper, and enjoy the second half.
What an incredible win it was for the Arizona Cardinals over the Dallas Cowboys. Let's take a look back at the game. One of the first plays of the game, first drive of the game for the Cardinals, the QB, Joshua Dobbs, down the sideline. What a large, big-time gain from the QB, and they would end up getting a field goal from that. Next possession, handoff, James Conner. He's looking terrific for the Cardinals. The running back would go near the 20-yard line, and then eventually James Conner would punch it in. The Cardinals get the first touchdown of the game. They would go for 2 and not convert it, but then Dallas would come back and kick a 49-yard field goal to make it a 9-3 game. The favorites get on the board. And then a handoff to Rondale Moore. How about the speed from the second-year wide receiver? He takes it all the way to the house for the Cardinals' second touchdown. They would once again go for 2 and not get it, but regardless, they start off with a surprising 15-3 lead. So how would the Cowboys respond? Dak Prescott hands it off to Tony Pollard, and he pushes his way through for a first down. Under 6 to go in the second quarter. Cowboys trying to get into the end zone for the first time, and it's Rico Dowdle for the Cowboys, making it a 15-10 game. Here comes America's team, but then James Conner says, hang on a second and 11 carry. His burst is looking phenomenal, but that wouldn't be it for James Conner. Next play, let's go right back to him. How about James Conner, another first down? Sure. Then a 43-yard field goal would result from that drive. So the Cardinals up 18-10, under 2 to go in the half. You would think that would be it for the Cardinals offense, but guess what? The Cardinals defense gets a quick stop, 25 seconds. Josh Dobbs, 2-minute drill, more like 30-second drill. He finds Hollywood Brown. The flag would be on the defense. 11 seconds left, not even at midfield. But what can the Cardinals do? Quickly, they find Rondale Moore, and that'll bring out Matt Prater for a 62-yard field goal line drive. One of the best kickers the game's ever seen, and it's good, and the Cardinals go up 11 going into halftime. Can they hang on for the upset? How would the Cowboys respond? CeeDee Lamb, second half, there's a catch, first down. 3rd and 12, Dak Prescott trying to find someone. He escapes. He would take it himself and somehow gets the first down. But the story of the game for the Cardinals, their red zone defense. On 3rd and 7 here, Dak airmails a pass, and they have to settle for a Brandon Aubrey field goal. So the Cardinals weren't able to score on their drive. Cowboys come back once again. Dak Prescott once again throws it. He's got Michael Gallup, first down. Then Tony Pollard, he had 122 yards on the ground, showing some of his burst. And back into the red zone are the Cowboys again, but the terrific Cardinals defense on this day on 4th and 4, forcing the Cowboys to not have a play, and they force the turnover on downs. 4th quarter once again, and once again the Cowboys get into the red zone with a Michael Gallup first down catch. 3rd and goal for the Cowboys. Can the Cardinals once again make a defensive stand? Looking for CeeDee Lamb as Dak. CeeDee thought it was pass interference. It was not. Cardinals once again get the stop and force a field goal. It's 21-16, so can the Cardinals offense add some insurance? Josh Dobbs finding a wide open rookie Michael Wilson. How did he get that open? And he gets down past the 10-yard line, close to the 5-yard line. What a big time play. And on 3rd and goal, Cardinals looking for another touchdown, and somehow Marquise Hollywood Brown hauls it in one of the tightest windows you'll see. Great pass from Josh Dobbs to fit it in to that window. But the Cowboys once again, one final time, one final chance, and it's intercepted once again in the red zone. The Cardinals defense comes through. Absolutely phenomenal effort. And against all odds, the Cardinals win. And how about Jonathan Gannon? First time head coach, first career NFL win.
I'm Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. There is no dispute that we in the Valley love our football. We have a professional team, the Cardinals, a Power 5 college football team at ASU, and a number of nationally ranked high school football teams. But the football that is taking the Valley by storm these days is girls high school flag football. Girls flag football made its debut as an officially sanctioned sport by the Arizona Interscholastic Association last month, and now has everybody talking. Having the opportunity to play football is what many girls have dreamed of, and with 57 schools participating throughout Arizona this fall, and those numbers expected to double by next year, now they have the chance to make their dreams come true. Girls flag football is also grabbing national attention. The inaugural game between Mountain View and Mountain Point featured a coin toss by Arizona Cardinals star Kyler Murray. And who hasn't also heard that former San Francisco 49ers quarterback and 3-time Super Bowl champ Steve Young is coaching his 2 daughters on their high school flag football team in Atherton, California? Will that be a new trend? No matter where you are, flag football is the talk of the town. Flag football is very similar to tackle football. with one obvious difference: there is no tackling. Players are stopped by having an opponent pull their flag belt. There are some other significant differences as well, such as having 20-yard zones of gain, fumbles that are dead when the ball touches the ground, and an onside kick rule that doesn't include a kick. Some teams complain that flag football would draw more attention if it didn't fall at the same time as tackle football and girls volleyball, because many players have to choose between two sports, making it challenging to field a large team. Here at the Varsity Sports Show, we have been live streaming a Thursday night flag football game of the week since the inaugural game, showcasing teams throughout the Valley, with some teams coming from as far away as Buckeye. While interviewing coaches and players about how the season is going, one pervasive theme emerges. They all love being able to get out there and play or coach the sport they love. For the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Jason Goldie.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship, and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the #Eco family today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
The hottest show covering Arizona high school football, Varsity Live. Do you want to hear from players of the week and our own analysts covering all of varsity sports games? We bring you pre-game previews and post-game recaps every single Friday night, wrapped up all into one show called Varsity Live. Tune in at Varsity Sports Show on YouTube Fridays at 6:30 p.m. MST for pregame and 10 p.m. MST for postgame. I'm your host, Kyle Cooper, and I will see you Friday night.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hey there, I'm Aaron Nemiroff, and I'll be joining the Varsity Sports Show for the fall 2023 semester. Sports has always been my passion, and I'm looking forward to working with the team. Check out my Twitter for a variety of sports content at Aaron2times.
In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization.
Hello, Arizona sports fans. I'm Lofton Lechner, and I couldn't be happier to be joining the varsity sports team as a technical director for fall 2023. Follow me on Twitter at Lofton Lechner to stay locked in for the season.
Hi Varsity sports fans, this is Shai Gara. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime where we break down different highlights from sports locally or otherwise, so plenty of entertainment and content coming your way if you stick around with us. What I personally think is cool about our halftime show is we cover different sports, maybe some you might not expect, and a variety of different content, of course, high school football, and maybe some professional stuff such as NFL highlights from the previous week.
Hey folks, J.R. Lambright here, special field correspondent for the Varsity Sports Show. Join me every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific for JR's Texas Tales, where I share stories of Texans who triumphed over adversity and gave back to their local communities. Tune in for a bit of gritty edification on KDUS AM 1060, Arizona.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ryan Sikora. I'm going to be one of the interns this fall at the Varsity Sports Show. So happy to be with you guys this year. I've loved sports for as long as I can remember, and I cannot wait to be with you guys on Thursday, Friday, and even some Saturdays all this year.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center uses the latest technologies to train the athlete in all of us. Unlock the greatness inside of you. What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Second half action and the squib, and it's...
I have never seen that before in my life.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. You beat me to it. I mean, we've seen those plays before, but nothing quite like that. That was impressive. I hope we captured that full effect on camera. So let's see. It's looking like the Scorpions are contesting it, saying it didn't go far enough. The Hawks are saying it did. And the truth lies somewhere in between. But it looks like the officials are signaling.
Oh.
Yeah, they are signaling to be 1st and 10.
Illegal touching.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
I've never seen that before.
Well,
they're trying to get the onside kick.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 Scorpions. They are placing the ball right on the Hawks' 44-yard line to start the second half. Scorpions will have the ball with some pretty good field position here at the start of the third quarter, but facing a deficit. Now, remains to be seen. Coach Davis has done some really good job at mastering some inspirational halftime speeches. So they obviously spent a lot of time in the locker room talking things out. And starting off this second half drive, it looks like we've got quarterback Caleb Miller in the game. Miller drops back to pass.
Nearly picked.
Yeah, nearly intercepted. Who was that?
Looking to get a jersey number.
Yeah. And by the way, I got some clarification on the blue. It's Columbia blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty impressive, huh? Don't ask me how I got that information. What?
That's 32, Darius Hawkins.
Okay, Darius Hawkins making plays all night tonight for the Hawks defense. Miller getting the play. 2nd and 10 for the Scorpions. Trip set for Salt River. Shotgun formation. Single isolated receiver up top. Scorpions been known to go to that receiver. And Miller looking left all the way. Underthrows his target. But he had a lot of pressure in his face. Looked like number 51 for the Hawks. Got a hand up. And causing a little bit of disruption.
Jones on the coverage.
Caleb Miller.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd and 10. Chances are run or pass, Jason. What do you think? 3rd and 10. What do the stats say?
Pass.
Pass all the way. Okay, let's see
I'd
if you're
go
right.
for it all.
Yeah. The quarterback in the game actually now is number 10, Jaden Guthrie.
Jaden Guthrie was the starter out of Betty H. Fairfax.
Trip set for the Scorpions.
The Stampede.
Good job on that. Remembering mascot.
Oh.
And the sack.
Another solid defensive play from the Hawks. Number 51. With another
Caleb Botticello again.
Caleb Botticello.
Wow. So on 4th down, the Scorpions are not taking any chances. They will punt the ball away.
Yeah.
And into punt.
Exactly what I would do.
Tyler Aguiar for Salt River. Deep to receive for the Hawks, number 1.
It's either Devin Jones or Elijah Peters.
Okay.
He's got white sleeves.
And the snap, again, snap issues galore for the Scorpions.
Wow.
Aguiar falls on it, but with the short field, the Hawks will have it 1st down, 1st and 10 on about the 33-yard line. So one of your big responsibilities, as you know, Jason, and having done this enough throughout the course of this fall, you've done quite a few of these games, not necessarily the HJCAC games, but your Friday night responsibilities for Corona del Sol. You get to pick the player of the game. We develop a list, and you're a big stats numbers guy.
Yes, I am.
And so you pick you do it the right way, very unbiased, unemotional. You pick the HJCAC player of the game.
Yes.
Based on performance. And we have a timeout call. Looks like an official timeout while they get an equipment issue settled, and they will resume play. So that won't get revealed until our post-game interviews, which will get posted on social media. So you have to tune in to all of our social media platforms for the Varsity Sports Show for those post-game interviews. And, of course, the winning coach will also be interviewed post-game. And on the direct snap, the quarterback, number 8, Cortland Hill for the Hawks, tries to round the corner, gets corralled.
Cortland Hill, the ball carrier for the Hawks, is brought down.
Gain of
The 31-yard line.
2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
At this point, I'm looking at either Dylan Curry or Jace Hudson as my player of the game.
Really?
That could all change.
Okay. All right. Well, Hudson, of course, the kicker and defensive back with the pick six, a 75-yard interception return in the first half. Both are very good choices. The handoff inside to Williams. Williams, little stutter step before being wrapped up and in on the stop. None other than Roshan Thomas. You got to consider another defensive guy on your short list. The Scorpions, Roshan Thomas, number 84, as a potential there too. He's been you called his name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah.
So got to give the linemen some love too, Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will definitely consider that.
Okay, good. All right. Good. Okay, here we go. On 3rd and 6, pistol formation. And the give, actually, the pass over the top.
Did he catch that? No, he did not.
The pass was incomplete. And all credit to quarterback Hill on the fake.
Yeah, great job by Cortland Hill.
Yeah, the inside fake handoff, and then
Marion Hayes on the defense for the Scorpions.
Sprinting out and lofting that pass over the top. Beautifully thrown football. Falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 6. The Hawks offense still out on the field. Hill, the quarterback. Williams in the backfield as well. Trip set for Gila River. Hill.
Penalty marker on the field.
Okay, so you have to wonder if that's intentional.
Offside
is the call.
Defense, number 28.
Penalty yardage.
5-yard penalty.
To a first
Fourth
down.
down.
4th and
Okay,
1.
there you go. So 5 yards there now makes it 4th and 1.
Ball is at the 24-yard line.
Different element involved. Now you have the option to run the football here to get the first down. Hill, the quarterback. Williams, the running back. We've got some movement up front again.
Penalty marker on the field.
Oh, boy.
Offside. Defense.
Offside
Number
against
25. 5-yard penalty.
Yardage is enough.
There you go. 1st and 10. Hawks, that was masterful. Drawing the defense offside, getting the easy first down. And the fans are just frustrated tonight, voicing their displeasure. Hill, the quarterback. 1st and 10, Hawks. Ball is inside the 20-yard line. Call it the 19. Trip set for Gila River. Scorpions showing some pressure on the edge. Coming across again. And another offsides penalty.
Wow.
25. Defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Are they going to do that all the way to the end zone?
Jason, that's a very good question. You know, it's back-to-back-to-back offsides penalties for the Scorpions. And now 1st and 5 on the 14-yard line.
That's crazy. Was it the same player?
Hill. And it's the hard count and the anticipation. Hill Gives to Williams. Williams cuts to the outside, rounds a corner, nearly in. Stopped right at the 3-yard line. And the spot giving it to him at 1st and goal. Call it the 2.5-yard line for the Hawks. Hill managing the offense now. As he looks to the sideline, awaits some further instruction from his coach. And we may have had a delay of game penalty. No, a timeout called.
Oh.
Timeout called by the Scorpions. We'll take the quick timeout as well. With 11:17 remaining in the third quarter, the Hawks on the verge of another 6. We'll be back.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
Hey everyone, my name is Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I love sports and fell in love with sports broadcasting back in high school. I can't wait to bring you my unique perspective because I am on the autism spectrum and sometimes I view things a little differently.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center uses the latest technologies to train the athlete in all of us. Unlock the greatness inside of you.
Okay, welcome back. With 11:17 remaining in the third quarter, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, the Hawks. And the gift to Williams. Williams dances around.
I don't think he got in.
No, he stopped just short. And who's in on the stop? Number 84 himself.
Yeah.
Roshan Thomas.
The pride of El Paso, Montwood High School.
I like that nickname.
2nd and goal.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down from the 2-yard line. Williams in the backfield.
You do know I have to name a player of the game for the winning team only.
Not necessarily, because we're here representing both teams, but goes over the top. Now, here's the thing. Logic states that, I don't think he was credited with the catch, by the way, but logic states that, yes, you would normally pick a player from the winning team as your player of the game, but if there is somebody that has just performed exceptionally well and they weren't on the winning team, then there's nothing to say that you can't, pick them as the player of the game. But yeah, you drive a good point there in that most of the time, player of the game goes to somebody from the winning team. Hill hands off to Williams once again. Williams.
No.
Denied. And that was 56 for the Scorpions, coming up big.
Alex Cordova.
Cordova, we called his name a few times early in the game, kind of went silent a bit, and came back when it mattered most on this drive. With 4th and 2, Jace Hudson comes in to attempt the field goal, and that field goal looks like it'll be a 20-yard attempt from the right hash. He made one from 40 earlier on the left hash.
Yeah,
on the other way. So we've got, which way is the wind going? Trying to feel here. We've got a whipping wind.
If Rashawn Thomas isn't my player of the game, this guy is.
Okay.
Jace Hudson.
And
it's blocked!
Wow. Here comes Thomas. Ball is picked up. And
that wasn't Thomas. That was Nate Godoy.
Okay.
Nate Godoy, graduate of Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird Titan makes an incredible play there in picking the ball up. Thomas was around the football, but needless to say, the defense stepped up in a big way for the Scorpions, denying 3 points for the Hawks. It'll be 1st and 10, going the other way.
Oh, no, you're good. You're staying with them.
Quarterback for the Scorpions, number 10, Jaden Guthrie. Ray Lucas in the backfield. 2-by-2 set for Salt River. Guthrie back to pass. Guthrie looks to the middle. Some hand action by the defense. Officials did not see it. Call it a good defensive play. And resulting in the incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 9:09 remaining.
Intended receiver was Kylan Miller.
Kylan Miller. Called his name a few times in the first half as well. Guthrie, shotgun formation. 4 receivers split out wide once again for the Scorpions. Guthrie back to pass, drifts back, looks, finds his target on the right side.
Pass is complete.
Pass complete to, see if we get a jersey number here on that Scorpion. Looks like it was number 3, Lucas. And
Ray Lucas,
gain of
receiver on the play.
2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8. Teams having trouble converting those 3rd downs here tonight. Guthrie getting the play from the sideline. Brings his offense up. Lucas in the backfield. 3 receivers split out to the bottom of your screen, 1 up top. Guthrie looks to his right, goes to his right. Pass is incomplete. And the punt unit comes back out onto the field. Now, what we need to pay attention to is the snap. The Scorpions have had difficulty tonight in getting that snap to the punter. Couple of options there, Jason. One thing you could do is you move your punter up, but then you risk getting blocked because you've got the defense, the punt block unit, that much closer to your punter.
Oshana Keogh, looks like, is the long snapper out of Ironwood High School.
So let's watch this snap here. A little bit better.
It's good.
Yeah, a little wobbly, but it gets back there. And on the return.
As long as he got the punt off, it's okay.
The long return by 85, losing the football. Scorpions bounce on it. Who's got it? And a flag.
There are 2 penalty markers on the field.
Let's see what the call is, and let's see if we can get the official to give us something.
On the recovery was Ignacio Lopez, the Camelback grad.
See what happens with possession.
As we await the lead official coming out to the middle of the field.
We have penalties on the return. We have to decline both of them. There are 2 fouls on the play, both on the return team. Holding, number 11.
Holding call against the Hawks that's declined.
Illegal blindside block.
Personal foul penalty against the Hawks.
The result of the play is 1st and 10. Salt River.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So the Scorpions will have it 1st and 10 after one penalty was declined, the other was accepted. 7:59 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Ball is going to be 36-yard line.
Lucas in the backfield. New quarterback for the Scorpions. Looks like number 16, Jorge Hernandez Beltran.
Yeah. Jorge Hernandez out of Cesar Chavez, home of the champions.
First pass thrown a little low, bounces off the turf. Shout out to some acknowledgement here to Phoenix Union, the Phoenix Union High School District. New turf on every single high school field in Phoenix over the last couple of years. And we had a big bond election that the public passed to fund the schools for extracurriculars. And I coached on this field for 2 years. I was telling you pregame, 2010, 2011. Head football coach was Daryl Phillips, good friend of mine, and I was the offensive coordinator. Had a lot of fun. It was a good experience.
For South Mountain?
Yes. Beltran back to pass, and he's sacked.
Another tackle for loss for the
Botticello with another sack.
Really enjoyed working with the school then, and it's a great community to work with here at South. And the facilities look that much better today. And the HJCAC, the beneficiary, of course, of allowing of having this as their home site for the Salt River Scorpions, in building that anchor presence in the South Phoenix community, providing opportunities for members of this team as well as nationally, people from out of state. Beltran back to pass. Beltran goes to the middle, and it's intercepted. The ball is intercepted by none other than 38, Clarence Edward.
Yeah, Clarence Edward. He's made a couple of plays tonight. We've called his name a few times.
Might have to be on your short list for player of the game candidates. First and 10 for the Hawks. Under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
I think right now I'm considering Jace Hudson.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good pick. Let's anything can happen. It's like the shape of a football. It never bounces back up. It's not predictable. You never know. So someone else could rise to the top and be the player of the game tonight. Here we go. 4 receivers split out wide for Gila River. Quarterback, number 8, Cortland Hill. Hill pitches. Trying to round the left side, and the pursuit angles of this defense.
That was Amari Dirks.
Just drive Dirks out of bounds for a loss.
That was a jet sweep. I think that's called a jet sweep.
Yeah. Might have been a loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Amari Dirks on the jet sweep leads to a loss of 3.
Clock continues to move. Pistol formation for the Hawks. The give to Williams, who's wrapped up.
Not today, say the Scorpions.
Couple of defenders in on the stop. Number 13, number 84.
Yep. Sahuarita's Ashton Ward and El Paso's Rashawn Thomas.
It's 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, the Hawks. 4 receivers split out wide for Gila River. Scorpions dropping off in coverage. Pass is incomplete. And now decision time for Gila River on 4th down. It looks to be the punt unit coming out onto the field. Deep to receive for Salt River. Number 1, Scotty Simmons.
Yeah, Scott Simmons, 5'8", 150, product of the Apollo Hawks.
Very traditional program in Glendale. A lot of success through the years out there at Apollo. Punter looks to be Jace Hudson. Good snap. Nice punt. And we've got
the play is blown dead before he can get the punt off.
5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Okay, well, there you have
It's
it.
delay of game.
What was 4th and long is now 4th and longer, Jason.
Yeah.
Hawks will punt again. Simmons dropping
This
back.
is exactly what you do. Punt the football.
Hudson. Great long ball there. And Simmons.
Bobbled a bit.
Simmons trying to round the left side. Comes upfield, headed toward the sideline. Turns back before he settles inside the 40-yard line. Ball will be spotted right about the 37, 38, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Scorpions.
That looked to be Caden Brown on the tackle.
38-yard line. First and 10.
So, Jason, this week you participated in producing some halftime segments for us that we ran during halftime. Tell us a little bit about what your segment was about.
It's about the growth of flag football, specifically in the state of Arizona. The AIA is sanctioning it for the first time this year, and I used footage from Perry versus Mountain View and Agua Fria versus Mojave, 2 games that I called.
2 games that you called, 2 games that are part of the rotation on the Varsity Sports Show Thursday night flag football game of the week. Beltran goes over the top, and it's intercepted. Throws into
there you
double
have it.
coverage.
That's my player of the game right there. 2 interceptions and the kicks. Jace Hudson.
Wow.
First and 10, Gila River.
Okay. So 1st and 10, Gila River. But, Jason, you're not supposed to give away the player of the game this early. You got to keep it a secret. You have to have that element of surprise so people keep watching. So,
sorry.
Yeah, but no, but he's still on your
change.
list. It could change. There we go. Okay.
It could change.
All right, good. Okay. It could change. So, but he's definitely on your list. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that is a good statement right there.
Yeah, at this moment, he's the leader.
He's leading. He's leading for player of the game honors. Okay. All right, but it hasn't been awarded yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. 3rd quarter, 4:58 remaining. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Quarterback Dylan Curry. Receivers split out wide. And the give inside, knifing through 6, Cordova.
Runs up the middle and runs into Scorpion defenders.
Who has to also be at least in the conversation as potential consideration for player of the game. Cordova, 56. What do you think, Jace? Yeah, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's 2nd down.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One thing that Cordova and I have in common, we both grew up in the Bay Area.
It's Bay Area. Okay.
Different counties, though.
Oh. Okay, 2nd down and 14. Curry. Single back in the backfield, 4 receivers out wide. Curry sprints out to his left, looks, throws, completes the pass to a wide open number 1.
Peters.
Elijah Peters hauling in that ball full stride.
What a play.
Well, keeps the drive alive with 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. And the clock has restarted. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Ball is placed on the Gila River 43-yard line. Big confidence booster there for the Gila River passing game. Missed a couple of balls earlier. And this one definitely not only delivering on the first down, but also delivering in the area of confidence. Curry sprints to his right, looks, throws, and passes incomplete. Defending on the play like a blanket, number 0, Sylvester Rivera. We called his name a few times last week. I think that was the first time we mentioned his name tonight, defending on the play. Which doesn't necessarily mean that he's not having a great game, but he could be doing so well that the Hawks are going to the other side and away from him.
High school teammate of Jaden Guthrie over at Fairfax.
Okay. 2nd and 10. Curry. The toss and the flag. What happened? We had some movement on the offense.
False start is the offense, penalty. Number 57. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
There you have it.
2nd and 15.
So, Jason, we've had conversations about our taking our show on the road on Saturday mornings, and you've been looking at some options.
Yes.
You're thinking, talk about one of the places you think we might be able to do the show.
Yeah, it's called Ability 360.
Okay. What is it?
It's near the Hubbard Studio. It's this facility. It's an athletic facility for athletes with disabilities.
Okay.
As an autistic man myself, it's very important to me.
So talk a little bit about some of the things they do. You say it's a facility for people with disabilities. So they
all
have
kinds of disabilities.
All kinds, and they have basketball leagues. They have weight training facilities there. They wheelchair basketball. That's one that's always been like really impressive to me.
Yeah,
you're bouncing a ball.
All kinds of wheelchair sports.
Well, you're dribbling a ball and you're having to move your chair.
Yeah.
It's like you need 3 arms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we only have 2. Curry, back to pass, sprints out to his right, scrambles, gets rid
Nearly
of it.
sacked.
Did he leave the box? Is there a flag? No, it doesn't appear to be so. Not intentional grounding. Yep. There's the flag. That's in the backfield. It could have been. Let's see what the call is here. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
12. Offense.
You called.
Penalty.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You called it.
Well,
you called it.
You know, he had just escaped the box and unfortunately threw it away, blatantly threw it away just to escape the defender and the potential sack, but loses the down, loses yardage as a result, and it's going to be 4th and 29. So the punt unit comes back out with Jace Hudson and Scott Simmons deep to receive for Salt River. 2:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Hawks leading the Scorpions 18-0. And we've got a stoppage in play. Now the wind is really kicking up. Hawks will take the timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well with 2:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Thanks again for joining us tonight, live from South Mountain High School for the HJCAC Game of the Week. It's Hawks Scorpions. Vince and Jason will be right back.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means.
And we're back on the punt return. Simmons tries to take it around the right corner before he is met by a bunch of Colombian blue. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Salt River. That's a pretty nice color, that Colombian blue. I wonder if I can get a car like that. What do you think?
Brought down by 3 Hawks at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ball will be placed on the 42-yard line of the Scorpions. Quarterback Beltran back in the game for Salt River. 4 receivers split out wide. Beltran, the quick screen out to number 6, who's been relatively silent tonight. That is Tyshawn Mooney, and we actually called his name a lot last week as well.
Yeah.
It's a league full of playmakers.
Yeah. Tyshawn Mooney out of Maricopa, graduate of Sequoia Pathway Academy.
Sequoia Pathway been in the news here locally lately as having to suspend their football program this year. Their numbers really waned this season, so unfortunate, and we hope those families and the kids are able to at least find some solace in another program. Beltran back to pass. Beltran to the right. Nearly intercepted by guess who?
Yep.
Nearly intercepted.
One of your
Jace
candidates
Hudson.
for the player of the game, of which you have not named yet.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. But he's on the list.
Yep.
Okay. It'll be 3rd and 6. Beltran, single back in the backfield in Lucas. Trip set to the top of your screen. Beltran sprints out to his right, searches, finds his intended target.
This is complete.
It's Jake Henry from Georgetown, Illinois.
And not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th and call it a long 1-yard line. It could be closer to 2, but
the line again. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Offense will stay out on the field. Quarterback comes to the sideline. Hernandez Beltran gets the play, heads back into the huddle as we are in the closing seconds of the 3rd quarter. Trip set, bottom of your screen. Hernandez Beltran goes to his inside receiver. Can't hold on to it. Heard footsteps. Would have been a first down. Unfortunate for the Scorpions. Fortunate for the Hawks. Hawks will have it after a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 going the other way. 13 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. We'll keep it right here as the teams are on their respective sidelines. Scorpions are coming out. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks. You know, one position group that doesn't get enough mentions or credit in a game, the offensive line.
Yeah.
All 5 of those guys play as a unit, and when there's little to no sacks, they're doing their job and doing it well, but they don't get a lot of credit for it. Williams on the reception.
Jared Williams.
Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with the Gila River Hawks, the visiting team tonight, leading the Salt River Scorpions 18-0. Thanks again for tuning in to the HJCAC Game of the Week from South Mountain High School. Vince and Jason will be right back.
Hi, my name is Eric Perry, and I'm the proud owner of Eco Roofing Solutions. I've been in this industry for over 25 years, and I'm the current president of the Arizona Roofing Contractors Association. Our mission is to provide the absolute best customer experience, and we operate all over the entire state of Arizona. We will come out and provide a courtesy, no-obligation roof inspection to you, as well as an estimate within 24 hours. Our team is dedicated to providing the best quality product and workmanship and we're here to serve you. You can call us at 480-695-7736 or check us out online at ecoroofaz.com. To learn more about us, you can find me on Instagram at YourBeardedRoofer or at EcoRoofingSolutionsAZ. We are proud supporters of our community's youth and the next generation, and we would love for you to come and join the hashtag EcoFamily today.
Call Eric and his team at Eco Roofing Solutions, 480-695-7736, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-nonsense estimate. Tell them Vince sent you.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter, and on 2nd down and 5. Quarterback Dylan Curry, the inside handoff to Williams. Not enough for the first down, but definitely is able to move the ball.
2 Scorpions in on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd down.
Jared Williams, we have called his name a lot. He has touched the ball a lot tonight.
Potentially a player of the game candidate?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay. All right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
If he scored a touchdown, then
you think his odds would be a little
yeah.
better. Huh? Yeah. 3rd and 3. Had some movement up front, and there goes the flag.
Yeah.
That hard count has just been a real killer for the Salt River Scorpions defensive front tonight.
Offsides is the penalty against Scorpions. That's enough for a Hawks first down.
5-yard penalty.
Automatic first down.
Yard line.
Free real estate, Jason.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Hawks. Ball is on the 39-yard line of Salt River. Jared Williams in the backfield with Dylan Curry, the quarterback. Trip set for Gila River. Williams swinging out. And
oh! Oh!
What a play. In on the stop. Number 0 for the Scorpions.
Silvestre Rivera says not today.
What a tackle. 2nd and 15 for Gila River. Curry with the hard count once again. New running back in the backfield. Pistol set. Number 26. And some movement.
That's Dante Hamblin, the new running back.
Hamblin with some happy feet.
5 yards.
We've got we got a pair of brothers on the Hawks team, the Hamblin brothers, Donovan and Dante.
We have a player leaving the game for Gila River. May have been an equipment issue. And one of the offensive linemen. 2 receivers up top, 2 backs in the backfield. Curry back to pass. Curry sprints out to his right, rounds the corner, and is sacked. In on the stop. Number 56.
Yep. Alex Cordova again.
Scorpions need the ball back, fans. It's the
Yeah. For Salt River, my player of the game, it's either Cordova or Rashawn Thomas.
Going with a couple linemen. There you go.
Problem is,
you'll make
Problem is, they've allowed 18 points.
Well, that's a good point. But you'll make a lot of friends by picking linemen as your player of the game.
Linemen are people too.
Yes, they are, Jason. That's true. All right, Curry back to pass. Curry sprints out to his right. Searches, scans the field, goes over the top, and the pass is incomplete. A wing and a prayer.
Yeah.
The intended receiver for the Hawks. It's 4th down and long.
Now 4th and long, and the punt unit comes out for Gila River. Deep to receive, number 1, Scott Simmons.
Simmons back to return the punt for the Scorpions. Awaiting the punt from Jace Hudson.
They beat Taylor Swift's record, and Shea was really offended by that. Good.
Clock at 11:27 in the game. We'll say this a few times, but once again, head to our social media for updates. And make sure you click the subscribe button on tonight's game so that you stay alerted as to when anything HJCAC is posted.
Number 1 there.
Simmons.
Scott Simmons with a little shake and bake.
And the Scorpions will have it 1st and 10 on their own. Let's see where we have the spot. Right on the 35.
Blocking the back call against the Scorpions.
And the penalty and the loss of real estate. Wow, this ball is coming back.
Placed inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
So the ball will be spotted inside the 10-yard line to start this drive. Not a great place by any stretch of the imagination to start a drive.
Yard line with 11 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10. Hernandez Beltran, the quarterback. Lucas in the backfield. Beltran, quick strike. Receiver had not completed his route. Ball was overthrown, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Thanks again for joining us here on a beautiful Saturday night in South Phoenix for the HJCAC Game of the Week. We are the luckiest people in the world. Aside from the people on the field tonight, we get to deliver to be the eyes and ears of those that could not be here tonight, and what a picturesque environment for some great football. Beltran, in and out of the hands of the intended target.
Defender knocked the ball out of his hands.
Made by number 28.
Looks like Henry was the intended receiver. And in on the breakup.
Leonard on the breakup for the Hawks. It's 3rd down.
Miles Leonard, number 28 for Gila River. Hernandez Beltran, the field general for the Salt River Scorpions. Trip set down at the bottom of your screen.
Both of these teams have been rotating their QBs.
They have. Beltran looks, scans the field. It is finally wrapped up and sacked. Credited with the sack.
Tackle for loss for the
Number
Hawks.
51 again for Gila River.
Yeah. It's Caleb Botticello.
Clock continues to move. 10.5 minutes remaining in the football game.
Botticello's up in the conversation.
4 player of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Scorpions come out to punt. Deep to receive. A new player for Gila River. Aguiar's punt.
It's 85. Number 85, Chandler Sparks.
20-yard line.
So the pressure from the defense on the punter causes a bit of a shank situation. Ball sails out of bounds after maybe a 20-yard punt. And resulting in the Gila River Hawks with an extremely short field to operate with. 1st and 10 on the Scorpions 20. Under 10 minutes remaining. here comes the Hawks offense. Jared Williams in the backfield for Gila River. New quarterback in the ball game.
Yeah. That's been a theme tonight. New quarterbacks.
And number 5, Alston Garcia.
New quarterback for the Hawks.
I think that's Isaiah DeCruz.
Yes, okay. Correct. I was one number off. Garcia is number 6. Cruz is number 5. Taking it out of bounds. Thank you for
And by the way,
that.
Alston Garcia is a wide receiver.
Ah, okay. Second and 5 for the Hawks. Williams inside, pushing the pile forward, close to the first down. We'll see how generous that spot is. Looks like he might be a yard short.
13-yard line. It's 3rd down and 3.
Where it'll be 3rd and 3. As the offense looks to the sideline for further instruction. And the pass is caught, but it may have been out of bounds.
However, there is a penalty marker. It will be.
That was 80 Levante Trotter.
Might have been an offensive pass interference here. We'll see what the call is.
Yeah. Trotter pushed off.
A 3rd down after the penalty.
Beautifully thrown football.
3rd down and 13.
So that'll come back 10 yards. A repeat of 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 13. 15-yard penalty. 3rd and 18. They'll try it again. DeCruz sprints out to his left.
Whoa. Whoa.
For the sack. Credited 2 players, number 99, Joseph Boyle, and number 84, Roshan Thomas.
Roshan Thomas, we've called his name a lot, but Joseph Boyle, not as much. Joseph Boyle, graduate of Arcadia, which we have been covering.
Yeah, as part of our Friday night coverage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I called it. No, we're not.
And we've got the timeout. We'll take the timeout as well with 7:22 remaining in the football game. Hawks and Scorpions will be back. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Welcome back to the HJCAC Game of the Week from South Mountain High School in South Phoenix. It's the Gila River Hawks, the visiting team, stunning the Salt River Scorpions. And maybe not. Maybe they are that good, defending conference champions, and that loaded. But Coach Davis definitely giving credit where credit is due, pointing out the fact that, these guys are still, they've got a full roster of talent. and grit. And the Scorpions also building a program. High punt takes a roll. And on the return, breaking free.
He's gone.
Heading down the sideline. He's going, gone. Touchdown, Scorpions.
And a front flip. A front flip into the end zone.
Jake Henry taking it coast to coast.
Wow.
And yet, do we have some people in the stands eating crow right now? We had people yelling, why didn't you let it roll into the end zone? Henry picks that ball up in traffic.
He says, I know what I'm doing.
He spun around, took it up the sideline, coast to coast. 95 yards on that return. Thoroughly impressive. Actually, it was closer to 98 yards. I think he picked that ball up about the 2-yard line while it was still rolling. People yelling at him, he should have let it roll into the end zone. But he knew better. He knew better. And the Scorpions get on the board not a moment too soon. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. All of a sudden, they're back in the game. Scorpion offense comes out onto the field. Hernandez Beltran, the quarterback. Ray Lucas in the backfield. Single receiver split out on each side. Heavy set to the right. Lucas slips and could not convert the 2-point conversion, leaving it at 18-6. However, still in the game, down by 12. Couple of lucky breaks, forcing some turnovers, and you never know. Right, Jason? You never know.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it right here for now. Jason, this has been quite a ball game.
Yeah.
It was very...
It's a 2-score game now.
2-score game now, but for the longest time, it just seemed to kind of exist. You know, nobody on either side really doing much of anything. The defense playing a bit more stout for both teams. The offense not as effective. Couldn't convert when needed to keep drives alive. And then all of a sudden, on special teams, you've got a break. And
yeah, that was either Jake Henry or Demarion Hayes.
I believe it was Henry. And you know, to spark the morale of your team, to get your team back in this game, a single play makes a world of difference.
Yes, it does.
Officials.
The comeback could be on.
Could be. And all of a sudden, you've got another name on your short list of potential player of the game.
Yeah.
20-yard line.
So, one of your main responsibilities as the color analyst is not only do you decide on behalf of all of us who the player of the game is going to be, but you also get to interview that person post-game.
Yes.
So a lot of interesting. I'm sure you are one of many questions. You've got a couple of interesting ones that you're probably developing right now for whoever your player of the game will be.
And
Line,
then
drive, kick. Go ahead, Jason. What were you saying?
And then next week, next Saturday, we get the winning coach is going to come on the radio show. Whether it'll either be Larry Davis or Joshua Denholter.
Yes.
Right now it looks to be Denholter.
Yeah. So that's a good point. We run the JUCO report on Saturday mornings at 8:45 on the Varsity Sports Show, AM 1060 KDUS. and we feature a different coach each week. Now, in actuality, what we actually do with the coaches is we usually feature one of the coaches in the game that's being played that day. So today it was Coach Davis.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was one of the teams playing today. It was he's the host team, so we featured Coach Davis. But next week, depending on who the two teams are, it might be somebody that we haven't featured yet, or it may be
I
somebody.
didn't know that.
Yeah, somebody that we already have. So it's more of a game preview for the game that is that day.
Yeah,
so
I thought it was.
Saturday.
I thought it was more like the flag football
where we feature the winning coach.
Interview the winning coach.
Well, and there's a big difference because there's a week's time difference between when this game is done and before the next show. But that's a good suggestion. It's a good idea for future reference and something to consider. New quarterback now for the Hawks.
Keeps it himself.
And on the direct snap, once again, is De Cruz.
De Cruz is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
In on the stop. Thomas, looks like we have an injury. Someone down on the field being tended to by the Scorpions trainer. We'll keep it right here. So, Jason, you've been having fun working with the Varsity Sports Show this semester. What are some of the things that you've enjoyed the most?
Commentary.
Okay. You're also part of the broadcast team, the production team for Corona del Sol football this season.
Yes.
Yeah. What's it like working with that program?
I think they've got a great program with a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Jake Barrow's a great guy.
Coach Jake Barrow, okay.
Yeah.
Some of the families, you talk to any of the families out there?
Yeah. Among those families is Arizona Diamondbacks studio host Jody Jackson.
Yeah.
Her son, Connor Ackerley, is the quarterback.
Well, and as you know, Connor was one of our interns over the summer.
Yeah.
He edited, produced content. He co-hosted the show throughout the summer. He's got a lot of talent on that side in journalism, but he's also a pretty darn good quarterback. De Cruz back to pass, goes over the top. And the pass is incomplete. Here comes a flag. The official didn't like what he saw. Looks like it'll be pass interference against the Scorpions.
Initial signal is that it is against the
Yeah, Connor Ackerley does have a 4-year college offer, but it's either that or possibly ASU Cronkite.
There you go.
Pass interference is called against the Scorpions.
So that will take the football back for the Scorpions, but move forward for the Hawks.
Yeah, we're on 2.
With 6:24 remaining.
Wait, do you have to get one?
De Cruz, the quarterback. Receiver split out wide. The gift to Jared Williams. Williams met in the backfield. Initial contact from Thomas. Williams bounces off. Heads to the sideline. Not enough for the first down, but we've got another handkerchief on the ground.
Near the 29-yard line, there are penalty markers on the field.
Got a bit of interference with our ref mic tonight. It's unfortunate, but
Foul. Face mask.
Personal foul.
Number 99. Defense.
Against the Scorpions.
okay, so face mask call against the Scorpions. Bit of frustration setting in with 6 minutes remaining. And some mental lapses. Scorpions with the penalties. Clock continues to move. And some movement up front.
Penalty marker on the field.
I know.
Offside.
For offsides.
Number 93.
It's going against Salt River.
Offsides.
The 9-yard line.
Will continue to move the ball forward. And now the ball will be spotted inside the 10-yard line. First and 5. De Cruz looks to the sideline. Awaiting a call. Single back in the backfield. De Cruz on the keeper, heads in to the end zone for a Hawks touchdown.
Touchdown, Hawks.
De Cruz looked to the sideline, found a lane, and kept it for 9 yards, extending the lead. Great call, quick thinking on the part of not only the coaches on the sideline, but the players on the field. De Cruz saw something, and that something results in 6 points. In to kick the extra point, Hudson.
On for the point after attempt.
Snap placed, and it's blocked. Picked up by the Scorpions before being brought down. Play is dead.
It's Nate Godoy.
It's stopped. However, there's a penalty marker on the field.
And another penalty.
On the kickoff.
Blindside block.
Penalty against the Hawks.
We'll have the kickoff.
Illegal blindside block there.
Point after is no good with 5:15 remaining in the fourth
So,
quarter.
that being said, 5:15 remaining. We are going to take a quick break here on the HJCAC Game of the Week. We'll be back.
When you think of family restaurants and sports bars, think Bonfire. Bonfire is part of the Tempe landscape, supporting local schools. Join the Bonfire Booster Club Challenge. Mention Corona del Sol, Desert Vista, Marcos de Niza, Mountain Point, or Valley Christian, and that school's sports program will earn loyalty points. The winner after football season will earn a fundraiser at Bonfire. Come for the food and fun, support the community. Bonfire, open every day east of I-10 on Warner. Show your game ticket all day Friday and Saturday and get 15% off. 480-306-6801.
To the Varsity Sports Show's coverage of the HJCAC Game of the Week for the 2023 season. This is Game 3 for us, and each game has had its moments of excitement, triumph, disappointment, every possible bit of emotion that you can imagine. We've experienced all that and more, and ultimately it's been quite the adventure so far this season. Hudson to kick off. The line drive takes a bounce, a second, third bounce, picked up by Miller. Miller still on his feet.
He nearly got stripped.
Finally, forced out of bounds.
That was Jack Frediani who tried to strip him.
And another flag.
One at the 30-yard line, another at the 40.
Okay, I have an illegal blindside block, also by the receiving team, 12 from the 30. We're going to take that one. This one, what number? 25. 25 will be declined by number 2 accepted. 2 fouls on the play, both on the return team. Holding. Return team, number 25. Penalty will be declined. We also have a personal foul, illegal blindside block, return team. Number 12. The penalty will be accepted, half the distance to the goal.
Wow. Half the distance. That's brutal.
Yeah.
But illegal blocks are not taken lightly by any officiating crew. Ball will be placed on about the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scorpions. Hernandez Beltran passes complete to Henry, who's tackled just past the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, number 23 for the Hawks.
Jake Henry on the
And
reception.
that was Roman Pena.
I think Jake Henry was wearing the black sleeves, and I think the return touchdown was Demarion Hayes because he was wearing those white sleeves.
Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Scorpions. Receiver split out wide. Trip set for Salt River. Beltran goes back to the sideline, completes the pass. No, in and out of the hands of Kylan Miller.
Miller, the intended receiver. It's 3rd down and 8.
Salt River just having difficulty putting something together. Under 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Once again, folks, keep an eye on a couple things. Number one, subscribe to this page you're watching. That way it'll make it much easier for alerts as to when we go live, when there's different events that we're covering for the HJCAC. Been very privileged to partner up with them. Great people over there. And also check CAC social media, as well as our very own Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Beltran finds an open receiver for the first down.
Simmons on the reception for the Scorpions. Just brought
Simmons with the catch and a flag.
player on the field.
Yeah, we're there's flag and an injury because that was my best shot of the match. Yeah, that was a good shot he got there, one. So, we're on the rub.
41 of the defense with targeting called by the center judge. Center judge.
No. Oh, you're good.
He went out on his own person to touch it.
You're good, Shane.
Looks like quarterback. Player taking power.
See if we can get a call here from the official.
There are fouls by both teams. We have illegal touching. Offense, number 1. We also have a personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, with targeting. Defense,
against the
number 40 has been disqualified. We will replay 3rd down.
Looks like somebody just got tossed.
There's a player ejected for
wow. So
helmet penalty.
We had a targeting penalty, which is obviously a no-no, and the officials taking it upon themselves to eject a player.
So is it offset?
In the FBS and the NFL, targeting is usually reviewed, but not here because there's no review.
Well, and the fact that there's zero tolerance for it, that's an ejection. Guthrie, the quarterback, drops back to pass. Scrambles. Looks.
Passes incomplete.
And a shot defending on the play. Number 3.
Antoine Simpson.
3:20 remaining.
2nd down and 8.
Wait, did you say line judge or line man? Line judge. No, shit. Okay. We're on 2.
2nd down. Actually, I believe the scoreboard may be incorrect. It's a 4th down.
4th down.
4th and 8. Beltran looks, throws. Pass was extremely underthrown
Pass
to
is
the point where
complete.
Miller had to come back for it quite a bit.
Miller on the reception for the Scorpions.
And
He's down at the 25.
it's a first down, so he found the first down marker.
That's enough for a Scorpions first down.
Ball will be placed on the 25-yard line.
To be fair, I want to.
Hernandez Beltran still in at quarterback for Salt River. Back to pass. Looks, throws on the curl. Finds Miller, who wisely steps out of bounds.
At the 36-yard line.
Coming up on 2 minutes remaining.
First down.
On the Scorpions right now. I'm gonna pick up your shot. You can play. You're not getting booked in. Well,
First and 10. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Offensive line comes up to the line of scrimmage. Hernandez Beltran. 2-by-2 set. Mooney in motion. Beltran completes. Pass is complete to Miller.
Quickly stopped by Antoine Simpson.
Simpson credited with the tackle.
Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining.
43-yard line.
Coming up on 1 minute in the game. Once again, folks, head to our social media
Don't worry about it, Bob.
for more league updates.
Timeout.
And we have a timeout called by the Hawks.
Their final timeout of the second half.
We'll take the quick timeout as well with 1:08 remaining. We'll be back. In 2019, the JV Sports Show podcast began with the idea of spotlighting young people in our community. In time, that podcast evolved into radio, television, and live stream, and through that evolution, new ideas have enhanced delivery, giving a stage to students both in front of and behind the microphone in Arizona and beyond. Thank you for supporting the Varsity Sports Show, now the Varsity Media Foundation, a 501c3 educational organization. Welcome back, folks. Final minute of the ball game, the HJCAC game of the week. The Gila River Hawks, the defending conference champions, new face, new coaches, same attitude, leading 24-6.
Pass is incomplete.
I wonder where the old coach went.
Receiver was out of bounds.
Good question. I believe it was Mike Denny, and Coach Denny decided to just take some time off, I believe. Great guy. Coach Denny was a good guy, really has been around the Valley for a lot of years. And
Maybe he got a new job.
Potentially, yeah, you never know.
It's a quarter to 10 right now.
Hernandez Beltran. Trip set for the Scorpions. Beltran scrambles, looks downfield, releases it.
Watch out! Whoa!
And he's credited with the catch. That was Scott Simmons, pushed out of bounds. First and 10. Ball will be spotted right on the 22-yard line with 49 seconds remaining. Trip set for Salt River.
Move if you can.
Beltran back to pass. Beltran looks once again over the top. And the touchdown. Kylan Miller from 22 yards Beautifully thrown football across the middle of the field.
It's a 12-point game.
Well, you got to go for two
Yeah.
here, but you have 41 seconds.
Yeah, and then you have to score another touchdown, another 1-point conversion, and a field goal.
So the offense still out on the field, as expected. As we await, the team lines up the Scorpion offense to go for two. Beltran. Mooney in motion. Back to pass. Looks. Scans the field. And it's caught. And it's no good. Miller was in the back of the end zone. Not credited with the reception. 41 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Hawks 24. Scorpions 12.
41 seconds. I think it's obvious on this kickoff what the Scorpions are planning on doing.
Kneel the football down.
Well, that would be the Hawks for sure, but the Scorpions still have a kickoff left here, and they're trying to get that ball back.
Yeah, I know what the Scorpions are going to do. An onside kick. They still believe in miracles.
Yeah, and game is still being played, so hard to argue with that. Para to kick off for Salt River.
Onside kick. That's game.
Oh!
Oh!
And the catch is called by Austin Garcia.
Garcia calls a fair catch, but he's hit. No flags.
After a catch took place.
I'm going to go down there.
And with 39 seconds remaining, the Gila River Hawks about to close this one out.
We spotted the 43-yard line. 39 seconds remaining.
Quarterback for the Hawks, Dylan Curry. Now, the job of Gila River in this situation, logic states, kneel on the football. And that is exactly what Curry does. Clock is moving. Uncontested by the Scorpions. Down by 12. Final score should be 24-12. Quite a game tonight. Thank you so much to the Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference for this continued opportunity to partner up with you and present the HJCAC Game of the Week. Folks, a lot of things. Again, starting with Saturday morning, tune into the Varsity Sports Show, AM 1060, KDUS, Arizona. Our live stream link, if you are out of the radio signal area in the state of Arizona, all of that is posted on our social media, on Twitter or X, at Varsity Show. At Varsity Show. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Varsity Sports Show. You can find our links to all of our archived broadcasts as well as our radio broadcasts, both live and archived. Saturday mornings, 8 to 10 Pacific Time, 11 to 1 Eastern Time with the JUCO Report. And content produced by our amazing team and coverage of other things, such as high school sports, college sports. Thanks again for tuning in to tonight's HJCAC Game of the Week. Stay on our social media. Appreciate working with these fine coaches and our production team, led by Technical Director Bailey Leisure, Lucas Metzner, our producer, Shay Garrett, our producer, Bobby Murphy, one of our producers. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Jason Goldie, my name is Vince Delicio. Thanks again for tuning in. And final score, the Gila River Hawks 24, the Salt River Scorpions 12. We'll see you next week.
Coaches, the Varsity Sports Show wants to be part of your team in 2023. We have a proven track record of providing the most coverage of your teams with Thursday and Friday night football. We will spotlight your players with multi-camera game broadcasts, pre- and post-game interviews, and segments on our Saturday morning radio show. With over 100 games broadcast in 2022, we will be exceptional for your team. Call, text, or email 480-220-4629 or info@varsitysportshow.com.